Live from Fargo and serving you on TV, online, and on the go. This is Valley News Live at noon.
Hi, everyone, and thank you for joining us. Bemidji police want your help finding a missing 15-year-old boy. Israel Eisman was last seen on Friday, June 7th in the northwest part of town. Police say it looks like he left voluntarily with a friend. He's about 5 foot 4 inches tall, 140 pounds. He was last seen wearing a blue Nike shirt, black pants, and blue Nike tennis shoes. Authorities say he may be around Red Bee, Minnesota. Call police if you have any information about him. Family, friends, and those inspired by her journey are mourning the loss of a pro runner from Perham, Minnesota. Gabriel Grunwald's husband said she died last night. Grunwald had battled cancer 4 times in her life, including liver cancer, which doctors found spread there in 2016. Her liver function took a turn for the worst late Saturday night, and her family placed her in comfort care the next day. Grunwald was a state high school champion in the 800-meter run, then went on to run for the University of Minnesota Gophers, winning several Big Ten championships with the team, and was named an All-American before turning pro in 2010. Taking that live look outside right now, blue skies, sunshine, a little cooler than we're used to, though. For what we can expect for the rest of our Wednesday forecast, let's check in with meteorologist Lisa Green.
Good afternoon. Temperatures are slow to rise here today thanks to that northerly wind keeping us on the cool side. But you're right, it is nice and bright and sunny out there. That's really helping things out too, with some temperatures by this afternoon, likely into the upper 60s, maybe a couple of us getting to 70 if we can really rely on that sunshine. It is 63 degrees currently in Fargo and in Jamestown, up in Hallock as well, but still some 50s over to the east. It's 57 in Badette, Park Rapids, several other locations at that number too. Checking out your winds, those are out of the north. We've got some gusts getting into the 20s, a 26-mile-per-hour gust in Fergus Falls right now, and we'll just kind of keep those winds around all afternoon. With some clear skies, you can see that we had a few showers earlier this morning. Those have moved on, and overall we're looking at a quiet afternoon. Can't rule out a couple of afternoon pop-up showers in some of those same areas, especially the James River Valley, that we'll be watching for you. But other than that, looking pretty quiet for the afternoon hours today. So we'll let you know. Of course, today's going to be a cool day. We'll let you know when we might see a warm-up coming up in just a few minutes.
All right, look forward to it. Thank you, Lisa. A Fargo man is facing insurance fraud charges after the insurance department says he caused accidents on purpose to get money. Charges are now filed against Scott Goebel. The insurance department says from 2016 to 2018, Goebel caused crashes, made it look like the other driver's fault, then never told his insurance about previous damage. Officials say he got nearly $23,000 from the scheme. Insurance fraud is the second most profitable crime in the nation, costing the country between $80 to $120 million each year. One man is facing rape charges after a 13-year-old was found naked and unresponsive in western North Dakota. Police arrested 19-year-old Keenan Eagle of Cannonball on Monday. He pleaded not guilty in court yesterday to rape, statutory rape, sexual assault, and hindering law enforcement. Neighbors say the victim was found beaten and in a pile of trash on June 3rd. She is reportedly out of the hospital and now recovering. There were some tense moments earlier today at Hector International Airport as first responders braced for a possible emergency landing. Pilots had reported concerns with a front tire coming into Fargo. The American Airlines flight ended up landing around 1:30 a.m. without any trouble. Fargo police tell us there were no reports of any injuries. Prairie St. John's, the Psychiatric Hospital in Fargo, is planning on building a new treatment center. And here is a preliminary rendering of that. The company says the new space will have 128 beds compared to the current 110 beds. The organization hopes the new hospital will be able to meet the rising need for mental health services in the community and region. The project is expected to cost about $47 million. Plans should be submitted to the North Dakota Department of Health by August 1st. President Donald Trump and former Vice President Joe Biden unloaded on each other at dueling events in Iowa. Peter Alexander joins us from the White House with more.
She doesn't like Trump very much.
In Iowa, a possible presidential preview.
Sleepy Joe. He's a sleepy guy.
I believe that Trump poses a fundamental threat to America.
That escalating feud between President Trump and former Vice President Joe Biden on full display in a day of dueling events.
People don't respect him, even the people that he's running against. They're saying, where is he? What happened?
Biden casting the 2020 race as a referendum on President Trump.
We have to clearly and fully reject, for our own safety's sake, his view of the presidency.
The former vice president taking aim at some of the president's most striking past comments as the Democratic crowd roared.
Quote, I have complete power. No, you don't, Donald Trump. Or only I can fix it. Fix yourself first, Donald Trump. What? When has the president ever used those phrases?
President Trump so far ignoring the advice of aides who have warned him against elevating Biden, repeatedly bashing him in personal terms.
Biden, who's a loser. I mean, look, Joe never got more than 1%, except Obama took him off the trash heap. Joe Biden is a dummy. I think he's the weakest mentally. And I like running against people that are weak mentally. I think Joe is the weakest up here.
While President Trump is publicly dismissive of Biden, privately his allies tell NBC News the president is concerned about Biden's prospects, with recent polls showing Biden maintaining an advantage over the sprawling Democratic field and in a head-to-head matchup with the president. Even in the face of the occasional protester, Biden displaying a different campaign style.
That's okay. Be nice. This is not a Trump rally.
A new Quinnipiac poll shows the president is lagging behind Biden, but also behind 4 other Democrats in a general election matchup. However, officials say it's the states that will matter, not the national numbers. In our consumer alert this afternoon, Target is recalling 29,000 toddler rain boots. They're the Cat and Jack Lilia rain boots in sizes 5 through 12. The unicorn horn on the boots can come off, which poses a choking hazard. The rain boots were sold at Target stores nationwide and online for about $20. Return them to Target, you'll get a full refund. Pampers is hoping to help dads do diapers on the go. The diaper manufacturer is partnering with John Legend and Koala Care for their Love the Change campaign. The goal is to provide 5,000 changing tables for men's restrooms. Pampers says that their research shows 9 out of 10 dads have used a public restroom that lack a baby changing table. The campaign aims to have the changing tables in public restrooms in high-need locations across the U.S. and Canada by 2021. Coming up